Hey, welcome in everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for August the 6th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could resonate at any point in time. The message may or may not be for you. This message is not sign specific, but I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading. The big message that came through today was stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and have faith in divine timing. That is what I journaled. It really is time for all of us as a collective, individually and as a collective, to take action towards our goals. So pay attention. Pay attention to any financial decisions that you need to make, but I feel the message was very loud this morning. It is time to prioritize your relationship to yourself. We have the moon in Virgo today, and it is going to be conjunct Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and it will also be squaring it up with Mars in Gemini. And so the energy was a combination of the Emperor and the Empress alchemizing along with the energy of justice and the Six of Wands. And so what I heard was hard work and perseverance will always pay off. And so to any divine feminines out there, I feel you will finally receive the recognition and justice that you deserve. Be prepared for union. Be prepared for union, because I felt a very strong, stable partnership coming together. This is going to be a very creative, balanced, and harmonious dynamic. And so what I was shown and what I felt was the fusion of divine masculine and divine feminine energies. This could be an alignment and fusion of your own inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine, but this is huge potential for an external union and alignment. And this really is a collective time period of stability, creation. This is where the logical thinking mind alchemizes with the emotional intelligence of the heart, and they all come into balance. So let's see what else needs to come through with the tarot today. I'm curious to see what's going to come through with the tarot today. And let me go pick some decks. I don't have the decks that I want readily available, so give me 1 minute. All right, I'm back. I would like to pull in and set the tone for today's message with the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's very high vibe. Recognition. Oh, precognition. Somebody here I feel has some very powerful psychic abilities and is holding some type of future vision. And I feel death energy. I feel death. I feel rebirth. I feel somebody here is turning the darkness into the light. And so somebody here has gone through some type of profound personal transformation, and I feel shifting out of old belief cycles. They're showing me a 5 of Cups. And so in order to really overcome these old stuck beliefs, you do have to harness that luminous life force energy and personal power. And so that is a very strong message. This week is all about personal power, especially with the Lionsgate portal. So let's get a few of these messages out and let's see what needs to come through. Duality. Duality. We live in a world with many meanings. We live in a dualistic reality, and this does create a lot of misunderstandings. They're showing me the 10 of Wands, and so perhaps it's time to lay down a long-standing burden when it comes to a misunderstanding between you and a counterpart. You might want to sit and journal your thoughts as well. I feel somebody is getting ready to come out of the cave, and there is some type of releasing of constraints and blessings being poured down into the collective. And so somebody here has gone through a massive heart healing through the power of self-love and is in preparation for some type of Ace of Wands new beginning. And so the garden energy, paradise. I would like to read duality out of the book, and then we're going to jump in further with some tarot messages. Okay, so duality, many meanings, right? This is the disciple priestess Magdalena, and so she sits at the entrance to a cave. This is a place to retreat. The hermit retreats. And so if you see, she's got a skull on her lap, and this indicates her spiritual side, her connection to the unseen realms. And then she's got the open book, which represents her educated side. And so the red dress for me symbolizes the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies combined. What a perfect message today. And so life is full of dualities. Isn't that the truth? And so we are at the same time both masculine and feminine, physically and etherically. And so we are both fully human and we are both fully divine. And so this card is encouraging you to explore all of these true yet diverse aspects of yourself. And so sometimes it feels strange to dive into these new spiritual practices, and sometimes we get shunned and we get laughed at and we get mocked when we awaken to a new spiritual vocation on the journey. And so we do have to take an active masculine approach to life as a feminine, and sometimes that can feel very unnatural if you are a feminine incarnate. And so there's some type of reflection going on when it comes to the feminine collective and the feminine mode. And so we all have deeper layers to ourselves that do long to be expressed. And so somebody here, I feel, is opening up to some new spiritual experiences, tapping into some unknown strengths and talents, and widening the scope of your spiritual beliefs, your personal beliefs, and even maybe some professional beliefs when it comes to your professional life. And so there's a message here with a warning as well. You have to be mindful of distorted perceptions. When we play into distortion, we will be historically misunderstood. Mary Magdalene was historically misunderstood. And so she was called a prostitute, but she was actually a very educated land owner. So be conscious of the ways that maybe you can be misunderstood, and be courageous to share your truth and to live your own life standing in that truth, no matter what kind of judgments will be passed upon you. Because when we limit ourselves to the judgments of others, we have to learn to set those aside. And so somebody here, I feel a divine feminine here is coming into a clear understanding of her truth. And this really is requiring you to embrace your true divinity, your true divine nature. So the most gracious thing you can do is embody who you are. Are you willing to explore the many wonderful sides of your true human and divine nature? Are you willing to open up to understanding the depth of your truth, and then be willing to express that openly to others? I do feel that is where we receive that river of blessings. And so if you've been struggling financially, I feel there is this underlying energy of Seven of Cups, almost like disillusionment, coming out of a period of confusion. And maybe you've been unable to make a decision, or you've been blocked from moving forward because you haven't quite known the path clearly. But this is the healing power of self-love. When you choose yourself, the path does become crystal clear. So let's go further with the angel tarot cards for today's message. I feel there is a divine feminine here coming into alignment, and this might be bringing forward some type of communication. We've got a King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And this King of Swords could be a professional, but I feel we've got a masculine here that might need to seek out some professional advice from a feminine. That might be a high priestess or a healer. I also feel there's a balancing between emotions and logic, and there could be unexpected communication from a King of Swords. And maybe this King of Swords is coming in and bringing in an offer, a solid offer. We could have an inflow of abundance coming in today. This is the promise of maybe a new business venture. So I don't know what's going on here, but it's feeling pretty yummy. It's feeling pretty good. So let's do 9 cards and let's see what else needs to come through. I think we are in idyllic times at this point in time, and there might be the need to walk away from certain people, places, and things that have held you back. They're showing me the 8 of Cups. What do we got here that jumped out? 4 of Wands. We are in a massive portal when it comes to union. And so if you would like peace, contentment, and abundance in your life, you do have to first create that happy home life and foundation of self. And so somebody here is reaching some type of successful completion of a cycle and getting ready to be propelled into a new project. So let's get 9 cards out. Let's see what needs to come through. 3 of Wands in reverse. What I heard is a long-awaited offer. The wait is over. Good things are happening. Things are starting to look very good. This is maybe I heard release the funds, release the funds. This could be a release of abundance so somebody can make long-term plans We get the Four of Cups in reverse. This is another release. I feel there could have been a missed opportunity in the past that was overlooked. Somebody could be stuck in a state of boredom and discontentment, but this is opening up your eyes. Opening up your eyes to the newfound possibilities. Yeah, opening up your eyes, seeing things with truth and clarity. There is an unexpected message coming in is what it feels like, a very honest message. It might be impulsive. Maybe somebody's impulsively choosing to reach out, but it might be challenging too. The information, the conversation might be a little bit challenging because maybe this has been delayed. Maybe this is delayed communication coming in, but there's truth being delivered here. Maybe after a long period of solitude and introspection. We got the Hermit, we get Virgo energy. We got a lot of Virgo energy in the collective right now, up in the cosmos. We get the Hermit, we get the Nine of Swords, and then we get the Three of Earth. So I think somebody here is getting ready to bring forward a message saying, hey, I know this message is delayed. I've changed my plans. I've changed my life. I'm coming in with truth, and it might not be exactly what it is that you want to hear, but it's honest truth. And I do think somebody has spent a lot of time in quiet meditation before bringing forward this truth, because I think they're expecting the worst. Somebody here is expecting the worst, and somebody here has had a lot of sleepless nights about sending a message, because I do think this is connected to an opportunity that was missed in the past or overlooked, or somebody didn't want to look at it. And this is going to release some type of long-term abundance. I do feel somebody here is going through some type of spiritual awakening, coming back online when it comes to self-discovery and a teaching role. And the Three of Pentacles is all about the power of community, working together, and the power of creativity. And so this is about doing work, high quality work, being a team player. What else do we got here? We got Strength on the bottom of the deck. We get the Nine of Fire, or the Nine of Wands. And so this is a wounded healer here. I think we've got a very gifted wounded healer that has really protected what it is that they've created. And somebody here is also having the courage to step back into the light, the sun. And so we did just have that new moon in Leo, which probably brought in some type of life-changing epiphany or revelation in order for somebody to head straight towards some type of successful commitment here. And we got the Knight of Wands in reversed is the last card out. And so this is get ready for the unexpected. There's been some type of event or shakeup that needs some type of resolution. There is unexpected movement. Get ready for an unexpected arrival, and things will turn out great. But somebody has really thought things through for a long time. Bottom of the deck, Strength and Temperance. So there is an opportunity to heal a missed opportunity for love. The Ace of Cups in reversed. And so there's going to be a significant shift with the Tower. This is an unexpected message. I do feel this is coming in after somebody receives some type of powerful revelation. And this revelation is going to lead to very swift changes. I do feel this is about spreading your wings. And so release anything that didn't turn out as you expected. The Five of Cups is saying, hey, there was something maybe in the past that didn't turn out quite as you expected. And we've got a Divine Feminine here that is just going towards some type of important achievement. So maybe we've got a Divine Feminine here that was abandoned, and maybe things didn't turn out like she had hoped. But I feel stepping into seeing the positive, right? There's really no use in crying over spilt milk. There's an Empress here that has harnessed her healing capabilities, has mastered duality. I feel we've got a Divine Feminine here where I feel there might be a major misunderstanding with a counterpart, that maybe this has been 9 months in the making. I see a couple of nines. Well, 999. There's a major cycle reaching completion. And so this is the power of duality, the power of creativity. And so there's a Divine Feminine here, I feel, about to give birth to her dreams. And I do feel self-discipline. Self-discipline has been mastered when it comes to a karmic lesson. There's a very tender-hearted, open-hearted, empathic Divine Feminine here coming through that has mastered nurturing herself, and now she's ready to pour in to others. There's a Divine Feminine here ready for some type of union. 1444 on the timer. This is connected to the 144,000, I feel, the Lion Tribe of Judah. And so let's clarify the 9 of air, because somebody here I feel has had many sleepless nights, expecting the worst when it comes to bringing forward some truth. So there's some major truth coming forward that is going to create a major shift. And there's like a great big storm rolling in. And so there is a need for balance, I want to say. There is a need for moderation. And so get ready to reach some type of successful compromise. So what is this person expecting the worst about? Ace of Earth. There's that new beginning. 3 of Cups in reversed. And the Magician reverse. I think they're expecting the worst because maybe in the past they weren't ready. They weren't ready for this type of commitment, for this type of successful completion. And maybe there was some type of third-party interference as a block. And so somebody here is expecting the worst because I feel maybe they chose a third party over this divine feminine. And now they might have to come in with some type of an apology or confession. I feel somebody here is also struggling with manifesting some type of resources due to some lies. And so they feel like life isn't magical without this Empress. And they know that this Empress holds the key when it comes to some type of abundance cycle going forward. And so I feel there's fear coming forward because there likely has been some type of blocking or ghosting or blocked communication. And there's an Empress here that is receiving all kinds of awards, rewards for mastering her skills. And so there's a masculine here that needs to go back. He needs to go back. He needs to learn all he can about a situation and definitely needs to make amends for some type of past betrayal or a situation that ended very difficultly. And so I feel somebody here wants to recover what was lost and would like to bring something back to life that has ended. And so what I heard is it's not over yet. It is not over yet. This is a time of positive changes. And I do feel there is a situation here that will suddenly move forward. And that is when fortune will be on your side. So what is the closing message here? What is the closing message here for a counterpart situation? Well, we get channeling right out the gate. And so we do have a divine feminine here that does have the ability to connect and convey messages from the spiritual realm. And she is open and ready to receive, I feel, some blessings. So what else do we got for this closing message? Yeah. I do feel there's going to be some type of an event that is going to redirect 2 counterparts back on path together. So there's a refocusing going on. There is a necessary evil playing out when it comes to a tower in order to open up the doorway for a new cycle. A new opportunity is being presented. And so are you ready? Are you ready to walk through the doorway of greater abundance and this greater love experience? Because this person is coming through in dream space. So pay attention to your dreams. Really pay attention to your dreams because Spirit is conveying messages to you about this situation in dream space. And I do feel a karmic lesson is coming full circle. There's something here that you had to experience with this person to resolve some negative past life emotions and cycles. So work through any painful truths coming up because this lesson is going to be turned into growth. It's going to be an opportunity to heal some old patterns, some past wounding, and it's going to be an opportunity for a clean slate because we can't evolve unless we go back, unless we go through this very uncomfortable evaluation of understanding where we self-sabotage, where we play into negative, destructive habits that are a block for true emotional contentment. And so this is a time of re-evaluation of past choices in order to heal any challenging relationship dynamics. And so sometimes we go into soul agreements where we do hurt one another. And this is due to the past life wounds that have been shaped. And so the guardian angels are saying you are protected. There is a moment of self-actualization. We've got a feminine here, I feel, that has fully stepped into self-empowerment. And this is triggering, on the flip side, somebody coming forward with communication, taking ownership for a huge missed opportunity. And they're getting ready to leap. They want to leap. They want to jump. They want to go right in that right direction. And I feel there's a feminine here that needed to learn the lesson of healing self-worth issues. And so the feminine is the strong gravitational pull. She's the intuitive energy. She's the nurturing, healing energy. And I do feel there's a divine feminine here being asked to show somebody gentleness and compassion and patience because there's a very distinct purpose the two of you have here together that nobody else can claim. And this is a lesson in self-worth. So get ready for some major life changes ahead. Change is constant, right? That is the one thing that is guaranteed. But this change is an opportunity for expansion and to bring something really good onto your path as part of your soul's evolution. So get ready for somebody to come forward and share what they have learned in a karmic cycle, because there is a twin soul connection coming through, and these energies are intensifying, and this is going to need to be addressed. So we got a twin soul connection, and so there is a counterpart situation coming through, a very complex counterpart situation, and all of the old beliefs are being stripped away as these two come together to bring this high vibration love into the world. And so if you have experienced upheaval, get ready to recover, because there is some deep healing going on here between the heart, the mind, and the body. And that is what I have for a message today. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. Also, if you would like to become a channel member and join us over on the membership side, I go live every Thursday at noon. You get access to all of the perks over there. So go check it out. Come join us on the other side. Have a great day, everybody. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.